My winter FabFitFun is in, so if you want to see what I ordered and how everything looks, then stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. David's sitting with me and Chloe's just hanging out with her cat Dexter. If you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So this is my first winter FabFitFun box. Now when I checked the tracking, this was a box that they offered, that they curated from several of their different items from their fall curation. And so they kind of pair together and they give it like a cute name. But this one was just a lot of the items that I wanted, so I grabbed this one so that I could not get as many add-ons. Now, for those of you who don't know, FabFitFun is a quarterly lifestyle subscription service, and they have, again, lifestyle items. So you're going to have makeup, skincare, but then you're also going to have home items. You're going to have maybe some self-care items, maybe some fitness items. So a variety of things. You get to pick every single item in your box. So if you are an annual subscriber, you get to pick a couple weeks earlier. And if you are, and you get a little bit of a discount. And if you are a seasonal, which means you pay box to box, you still get access to choose every single thing in your box. Now there are categories, so it's not like you can just choose all of the high value things, right? There's different categories, so categories 1 through 6, you get to choose one item or more, but it does cost more depending upon which category it was. So we open it up and there is a huge ad for Color Wow, and that is their Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Now I did not add that because I have so much of that stuff, and it's nice stuff, but I mean, I can only use so much when I have other kinds of shine sprays as well. So I did not add that on, but that was one of the choices, and I'm a little surprised that like that is what's inside. So it says sparkle and shine, and this is just too big to pick up. Now I do like this. So it does have this flower on either side. Let's take a look at inside. I'm going to pull everything out, and then I don't know off the top of my head what was in what category, but I will let you know up there, as well as the MSRP on that. Then on the bottom of the box it said stunning. Now I do, I'm 99% sure this was category 1, and this looked so cozy. It is not an unhide. Spoiler alert, it's not. This is by Height, and it is the Bubble Blanket, and it reminded me of the Minky Luxe one. Now, I don't own a Minky Luxe because they're really expensive, and FabFitFun, if you can ever catch a deal with Minky Luxe, please do. We'd all love some. But I thought this might be kind of our closest that we get, because this is still a really good brand, and this was really pricey. So this is going to be that typical, I think 60 by 50. Yes, 60 by 50. So that's your typical size throw. It's similar to maybe a little bit smaller than a twin size. Like if you put it over top of a twin size bed, it would cover just the top with no kind of overhang, so it definitely wouldn't be big enough for that. But oh, as I start to unfold it, it's definitely fluffing out. So you can see that bubble fabric thing? So it's got like little, the inside is super soft. Oh, there you go. Now you can see that kind of bubbly. Holding it like that. Okay, we'll just put that to the side and get on to some of the other items. So this might have been category 2. Look at how pretty that is. That nice clasp. Okay, definitely like a vegan leather. This looks a little bit, I don't want to say snake skinny, but It's a beautiful top and then black. So I really like that. And I love that clasp. Really nice there. And this is by Jules K. There's a little tag in there. We have our crossbody. And yes, so it is a vegan leather. Now, I will say they tried really to go with the theme, and I think they've been doing really well with that. Now, I know some people say, well, it just doesn't feel it to me. But first of all, that throw in that winter white, they also had it in a blue. Spoiler alert, I may have it in both colors. But I think that's a gorgeous winter color. And this, I think, is just like a really nice look. Like, you know, going out maybe after work, great place to kind of just throw a few small items in. It does have this nice buckle, and so you can make it shorter or longer. So it does have 1, 2, 3 more hoops, but yeah, I would definitely want to go a little bit longer. It has 2 of these to keep this in place, and yeah, that's, I think, a good length. So I know you guys can't see, I'm not really set up to where you could see, but I do really like that. And I mean, this, I think you could use year round, but it's just classic colors, right? So when we're thinking winter, we're thinking classic designs, classic colors. This is definitely a classic design. All right, so it's winter, and what is more wintry than a beanie? So this is by Favorite Daughter, and this has a tag that says it is a $68 MSRP, and it does have the little tag that says Favorite Daughter. It's super fuzzy, it looks super cute. I'm not going to put it on and mess up my hair though, but I think it's definitely going to be, look at that tag on my face. It's definitely going to be super cute on. And I'll take a picture later and try to insert it in, if I remember. But super fuzzy. I actually, like, this was not what I was excited about, but now that I have it, I really like it. All right, one more really cozy item in here. And these are some unhide socks. So I got a pair of these, I think green, in the advent calendar, and I absolutely am obsessed with them. So when I saw this as an option, I was like, oh yes, those are definitely going to be in my box. And because I was able to get it in this, I could add on something different. I might have added on another pair for all I know. So it says unhide on there. They're super fuzzy though. They're just a little bit above the ankle, which is fine by me. I don't need long socks because I have on long pajama bottoms in the winter, but they're so soft. And then we have pink and gray. So the other 2 items in here, I don't know that they necessarily go with kind of a cozy vibe, although neither does the purse, but we have the Perricone MD Essential Acid Glutathione Eyelid Lift Serum. So I was really excited to try this because when you have some hooded eyes, you're always looking for a product that's going to work. Perricone MD is a great, great brand. So I'm super excited to try this, and I'll keep you guys informed. And then last is the AG Care Conditioning Mist. This is a detangling spray. So it's a leave-in, and it's for all hair types. So you can always use that because it's going to help with frizz. And also, whenever you wash your hair, you really, before you dry it, you want to spray mids down with some nice leave-in conditioner because that's going to help defrizz, but also make it super manageable. All right, so what do you think of that box? I loved everything. I like AG Care. I don't necessarily know that I need another detangler, but you know, if the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm all set with this kind of stuff. I don't know what to tell you. All right, well, thank you so much for spending a little time with me. Let me know what you thought of this box, and please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's totally free, but it means so much to us here. And maybe hit that like button, and hopefully we'll see you soon.